Do you want tall, gorgeous flowers like
I think you're going to
this
say men.
in your home?
And I was going to volunteer.
In your home all the time to look at your own beautiful faux flowers. You're a real man, but these are faux flowers.
These are faux flowers. Nora Murphy, designer and owner of the little shop in Chester, is here to show us some incredible spring decorating trips. Thanks for coming back. We so appreciate you being here.
Good seeing you both.
Let's get all the jokes out of the way. You're leaving me out on a limb. I'm barking up the wrong tree.
I'm branching out.
I'm branching out. We're getting all the jokes out of the way right away.
Very good. But we were talking about the cherry blossoms. They were just at peak maybe last week or so in DC.
Yep.
I mean, they're one of my favorite things. They're gorgeous.
Mine
and
too.
I'm like, oh, look, she brought us cherry blossoms. Folks, these are not real. And all you need is something from your backyard and a glue gun.
Exactly. I was cleaning up my backyard.
This is a branch from your backyard.
Yeah, so I just started one blossom. And actually, we ended up decorating our whole shop with it because we needed something pretty and fresh.
So let me ask you a question. Does it make a difference what kind of branch it is? What kind of tree it is?
What I love is a branch that has a lot of little twigs coming out of it. So it gives you a lot of options. But look at, guys, too. You can do little. And these littles are great.
And look at this little votive. I mean, it's just so pretty.
Right.
You just take a couple of branches, you got 3 or 4 little votive, and you put it in the little glass, and you got a beautiful table setting. Right?
Absolutely. You could throw that also in your powder room. And then if you wouldn't mind, Scott, showing that off, I love that.
Look at that. They did that as a napkin.
Isn't that beautiful?
So
look
beautiful.
At that.
So this is just...
Picture perfect.
Did you find this just at a craft store? You buy just some cherry blossom?
Yeah, I got this online, and it's really inexpensive, this part. And then, or you could go to Michael's and get the branches and pull the blossoms off. And then all you do, if I can show you, you could do clusters of 3 that you could see on here.
Okay, that makes it a little more substantial.
Yes.
So we're putting the glue on the petal. Okay.
On the petal, and then just pop it on.
That's it. And you're sticking it more at the joints.
Yes, I noticed when I had quince branches.
What is quince?
Yeah, what is that?
Quince is like kind of like a fruit. It's kind of like an apple.
Oh, okay, okay.
And when the blossoms faded, I had these gorgeous branches. I'm like, well, I want them back again. So I ended up finding cherry blossoms or apple blossoms that are in the craft store, and I pulled them off and I glued them on. I had them for years.
Yeah, longevity of these is forever. I mean, well, just about.
Yes, because the branch, I mean, you could even put these out in a door basket on your front door. Would be gorgeous.
That would be, yeah.
They will brave the elements.
It's spectacular.
You know?
And then it's easy to just, so I just did one, and you don't have to be even as talented as Nora Murphy, but basically these little, to make it more natural, you say find like the little joints, which is also easier. I was like, would it be hard to stick it to the end, which it kind of would, but if you stick it from the petal right to the little joint, it goes on so easily.
And it looks natural the way it's coming out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to watch your little fingers, because I had done this for a wedding for my nephew in Charleston, and there were 3 of us gluing branches that we decorate an entire barn.
How many days did it take you to do that?
3 days.
3 days.
And we glued thousands of blossoms.
Well, that's because she did thousands of blossoms. But this is like a 5-minute craft if you just want a branch.
But it's also a great wedding idea.
It's a great wedding idea.
It's a very affordable wedding idea.
Let's take a look at some of the shots of the shop. Do we have the shots, Belle, of the shop?
We should.
Oh, we don't have them, unfortunately. All right. Well, we showed them a great day at 9.
They have to come to the little shop in Chester.
The little shop in Chester. It is spectacular. And how long have you been in business there now?
September.
September. Oh, okay. So it's really good, and people need to visit.
Yes.
And go to Chester and check out that small, wonderful town.
And it's wonderful, and there's a lot of great shops there, restaurants, galleries. It is a wonderful day trip. So many people come to the shop and say, we didn't even realize this village existed.
Exactly.
It's so beautiful. Okay, and you used to have your do you still do your magazine? Okay.
I'm working on my next book.
Which is exciting.
So your first book, The Nora Murphy Country House, is beautiful. What a great gift.
Thank you.
And Nora has always come on for years and has all these amazing ideas. Like, because of you, I use a tartan blanket as a tablecloth. So, I mean, you should tailgate with her. She's like, I'm bringing my tartan blanket.
That was fun. That was fun.
Yeah, so lovely. But this is, I love that this is so accessible for people. You could, go, like you said, super inexpensive on Amazon, or go to Michael's. I mean, go to the dollar store. And I guess
absolutely.
This is gorgeous. Now, let me ask you, would this look okay with other flowers? Like, would you ever do it with a different flower?
You could do it with white blossoms. What makes this so successful is it looks real.
Yeah, it really does.
Like it's either a cherry blossom or an apple blossom.
Take a look. There we go.
Look at your show. I mean, look at your store. Look at that.
Isn't that spectacular?
What is that? How did you get all those branches in your store?
We Colleen, who works with me, she's my floral designer. She and I really created this entire little
It's
florist.
worth a visit just to go look at the shop.
And then you could like have a little coffee and lunch and beautiful, right?
Yes.
Grano Arsenault? What?
Grano is a great restaurant.
Right in Chester, right?
Yes, as well as River Tavern.
Okay.
And then you could go Pataconk for great burgers and beer.
Pataconk, okay.
Pataconk. All right, so
And then there's also the Little French Bistro.
Oh my
Little
gosh,
French
you could
Bistro.
have the
So
whole
much going on
day.
in
You could
Chester.
like
And
just
Otto's too, pizza.
Oh
yeah,
my
it just
gosh.
goes on. And great ice cream too, handcrafted ice cream with honeycomb.
Oh my God, this is so spectacular. All right, so Nora Murphy, how do we get in touch with you?
NoraMurphyCountryHouse.com.
She knows.
NoraMurphyCountryHouse.com. There you go. And the shop
Thank
is
you.
The Little Shop in Chester.
Little shop
And-
in Chester, little shop.
Her new book is Country House Style, and that's is it available now or
It's available now. It's on Amazon. You could
Okay.
also get it at our shop. Also, you could get it on my website. And then the new book comes out next February
That's excellent.
with Rizzoli.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank
Always
you.
a pleasure.
So good to
So
see you.
gorgeous. All right.